Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today is part 2 of my Building an Academy series, and we're working on the courtyard today, so let's get into it. Alright, so right away we are starting out with some towers to add to the front of the entrance for the courtyard. I want the entrance to be super grand, so I decided to go with these towers. And then I'm going to start by adding the door, trying to find which one is the best that I could add to make it look like a giant gate. And I ended up only finding this door, but I wanted it to be a round one, so I ended up adding a window on top and then just filling it in with a basic shape. I then also wanted this to be super detailed, so I added in and made some custom trim to go on the top. And I also later found out while building that there are already in-game versions of this, like pre-made ones, and I did not have to go through. But I still think mine was pretty cute. So I then went ahead to add pillars to the sides to add more shape to the building, because I feel like you really need to add a lot of detail and shape for a academy, like castle kind of build. And then I am now adding on a ledge, and then we're working on the actual inside of the courtyard. And these are going to be entrances into a hallway kind of thing that'll lead to the rest of the main building. And so I'm just using the hedges as a kind of like doorways, and then I go ahead and get rid of the interior of them. And then I'm also then going in and adding shape again, more pillars to make it more decorative and just more interesting in shape. And I do that to both of the sides, and then I start working on the top, just copying both of the sides the same. And fun fact, I didn't even remember that we had the archways in the game, so I had completely filled in the arches with basic shapes, but I went and fixed it later because it was a disaster. And now I'm going to add the floor, which is going to be for the hallway. And now I'm making some planting beds, because even though it's technically in the school, it is outdoors. So we're going to add some plants around here, make it kind of like a cute garden, I guess you could say. While I was doing that, I added a fountain and benches, and then looked at the back wall and realized how boring it looked. So I continued to add pillars and everything, and then we see me here making a tree for the first time, because all the other trees were kind of thick and small, and I really wanted the area to still look super open. So here I am messing around trying to figure out how to do that, which this I just do not suggest doing. It is so tedious and so expensive. And then I feel like in the end they might have not even looked really all much like trees, but I tried my best, and it was only my first time. So here I am trying to make the branches and still trying to make them appear like skinnier, like get skinnier at the ends like a real tree does. But I kind of gave up on making it look smooth, so I just kind of did whatever. And yeah, eventually I then added beams on it to make the branches look pointier. I think that helped a lot. And here I am using these newer kind of leaf plant things. I don't know what they're called, but I then ended up realizing how much of a struggle it was to see if the plants could just automatically be placed on the branches, because apparently they just can't be placed anywhere. So I went ahead and struggled with that for a long time, having to just seeing where they could actually be placed and then seeing if that made the tree full enough. But let's get on to the tour. Alright, here it is, all finished. And yes, I did go back and add a lot more details off camera because, let me tell you, this took forever. But I ended up copy and pasting the trees because I was not about to make 4 different separate ones when I could just copy and paste most of it. But here are the hallways, adding just simple details. I didn't want it to be too much since it wasn't the main focus, and this building was already expensive, like stupid expensive. But and then up here I built water fountains, always, that's a staple in schools. So, but besides that, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to tune into the next episode. Bye.